Hello everyone, I hope that all of you are doing well. Today I'm going to take a look at a new razor, Game Changer 84 by RazoRock. So that razor, I bought it secondhand from a fellow wet shaver from the Canadian wet shavers group, Earl. He's thinning his collection, so thanks to that I was able to purchase this razor. Thanks Earl. I already had a shave with it and it was very pleasant, so now we're gonna do a shave together. This time I decided to do things differently. You know me, most of the time I check new razors for a first time in front of the camera, but I decided that may bring some value to my initial opinion, but it's not necessarily the best opinion because I may miss something, I may need a bit more time to get used to the razor, to get decent shave and to identify what works for me or what doesn't. For example, the RazoRock Lupo, it took me quite a few shaves until I get into a point that I'm very comfortable with the razor and I get great results. So I decided not to rush it and to have a shave off camera before we do this one together. So, Game Changer 84, full stainless steel razor, made in Canada, 3-piece razor. From stainless steel. You can see the design. The machining looks great. Compared to my RazoRock Lupo, I feel that they both have some machine marking on the head, and on the Italian barber website that's mentioned, but it seems to be with a bit less machine marking. On the camera it's hard to tell. This is kind of like small difference that I can identify because I know that from time to time people discuss this. The gap for this is 0.84, as the name states over here. I don't know if the camera will be able to focus. And as we speak about the 3-piece razor, let's dive into something that I immediately dislike. And what I mean about this one is, when you disassemble the top cap and the base plate, I see something that I don't have in my other razors. You see the side pins that are aligning the razor blade are on the base plate. So personally I have few issues with that, and it may be some original design that RazoRock decided to do. But for me that's a bad design in terms of functionality, because it just increases the chances for you to either drop a plate, drop a blade, get cuts, because when you secure the blade over here, first the blade can move like it's doing now and can fall on your palm. Second, when you mount the top cap, you need to hold it like this, which is not very convenient. There is a chance that the blade gets misaligned, and now you need to hold it and turn it around. Another chance for the blade to drop, to cut you, or to drop some of the pieces here. So that functionality I really dislike. That's something that immediately I don't have to shave to say that this is silly. I don't know why they did it. To me it just doesn't make any sense. So yes, here we are, the blade is secured finally, and it's pain in the butt to do it on this razor compared to any other 3-piece razor that I personally used. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? It's a small thing, but sometimes the small things can bring bad experience to the user, right? And for the blade, I forgot to mention, I'm using the Wilkinson Sword made in Germany, these black ones. I'm familiar with them. On my first shave I used different blade. I used the Gillette Nasset and it performed really well. Before I prepare my face, to mention, we're gonna use Lumberjack. I have the ladder here in my Spot Prints 3D bowl, using my Zenith bore brush. This one will be the brush that I use for the next few shaves on the channel. We're working the bore bristles, get them nicely worked. So yeah, back to the razor. I don't know why they did this design. To me, that's really a big flaw. Maybe it's my designer brain. It expresses that strong opinion, but yeah, it's just something that I feel strongly about based on that really flawed design, in my opinion. It doesn't provide anything for the user. A few more things about the razor. The weight of the razor, depending which handle you choose from RazoRock. They have a variety of handles. This here is the barber pole one. So depending on which handle you choose, the razor will be between like 78 to, I don't know, 83, 84 grams, something in that ballpark, around 80 grams. No big deal. The price point of the Game Changer is $75.99 Canadian dollars, or that's 55 US dollars. So yeah, good value for, good price and good value, this razor, for a stainless steel 3-piece razor. It's a very hot day today in Vancouver, so this soap is good with that eucalyptus forward scent. It's nice and cooling feeling. Let's go with the first pass, Game Changer 84 with the grain. They have 2 days, maybe 2.5 days of growth. Same as before, the razor feels very smooth, nice initial efficiency. Another thing that this razor, for people like me that are having some facial hair that are detailing, is that if you look at the base plate, just shake the water over here, you can see at the edges how there is a significant more distance from the edge of the blade here and the cutting side. Obviously the head, there is no overhang, but there is a bit more distance even compared to Rockwell. But Rockwell is not the best example because there's small overhang there. But yeah, some other razors like Hanson, like the Aylesworth, the blade is a bit kind of like tucked in. I'm not even mentioning the loophole. If you watch some of my videos with it, I always mention that. There the blade is perfectly aligned with the base bar. Gosh, it's so hot. If you feel that I'm low on energy, it's just the weather draining all the energy. Even when you don't do anything, you feel tired. Very smooth razor, decent efficiency on the first pass. Something about my first shave with it compared to the RazoRock Lupo, it was way more enjoyable as a first shaver. Sorry, as a razor that I shaved with for the first time. My brain is also melted from the heat. That's enough for the first pass. I'll prepare the face for the second. Do you know about any other razor that it's securing the side poles for the blade on the base plate? Let me know. I can't recall any. Yeah. And I don't know why they made this choice. In terms of functionality, to me it doesn't make sense. I know that they have a lot of razors. Did they decide to do this so people don't match different top caps with base plates and kind of like create a Frankenstein type of version of a razor? I don't know, but yeah, to me this doesn't make sense, and I don't like it at all. The way that you put the blade there. I'm sure that nobody from RazoRock watches this video, but if by any chance some of you do, I'm very curious about that decision-making process. My designer brain wants to know why. Very pleasant. The gliding is so good, both with the grain and across the grain. There is not much blade feel to it, forgot to mention. But yeah, it's smooth and just a very light blade feel for this type of gap. The Game Changer, it comes with many options as well. I'll try to list them somewhere so you know all the base plates. The good thing is that similar to Rockwell, you can buy one razor and later on, if you want higher efficiency or something a bit more mild, you can get another plate. Same with the Lupo, that's the case there as well. And speaking about base plates, I completely forgot to mention, let me just dry my hand and see, do I have it here? Yes, that when I purchased this razor, Earl was setting it with the jaws open comb for it, so that will be in another video. But yeah, really interesting to try this. I haven't tried that much of an intimidating looking base plate as this one. And again, that silly design with this pose at the base plate. Why RazoRock? Tell me why. I have no idea. I'll keep complaining about it. I don't know if it's the heat, but it feels that there is not much slickness after the pass, but it might be just the heat and the fact that my skin is so warm, it's drying the soap. My son just woke up, so a little bit of a distraction. Yeah, I'm shaving in the evening today. I was thinking to do it earlier, but it's so hot, didn't have any desire. Not that it's much different now, unfortunately. Just a lighter coating for the third pass against the grain. Yeah, even with this Wilkinson sword blade, which is not as sharp as the Gillette Nasset, the razor is very smooth. I purposely wanted to use a milder blade, and this one is on the 4th use. Yeah, in terms of shaving so far, the slope is very smooth, but kind of like lacks a little bit of efficiency, and you can certainly feel it not after a 3-pass shave, but after like 12 hours, and you can like feel how fast the beard starts to grow and to feel a bit scratchy. That's where it's a bit behind compared to the Lupo. Something that I could not tell right after the shave, but only incremental difference. This one seems to be a really good shaver, very comfortable to use to find the angle, not much blade feel at all. But boy, that design with the blade loading, for me personally, that's a big deal. It sounds funny, right? I'm very picky probably. Excellent, that will be it for the third pass. I'll just rinse my face and we'll move to the post shave and discuss more. Okay, let's check the alum. Just one single spot over here. Tiny bit of feedback. Everything else is good. So the Game Changer works pretty well both with sharper and milder blade for me personally in my skin. Putting a bit of tires, witch hazel, good for the skin. And we're gonna finish with the Lumberjack Balm. The balm is great, very hydrating. And the eucalyptus, ooh, rich smell, very forward. Okay, today we checked the Game Changer 84 by RazoRock. Very good razor, pleasant shaver, very smooth, very easy to use, a lot of comfort, very good efficiency with the 0.84 plate. It's good. I just don't like the loading that they set up with the base plate. That doesn't feel right. A lot of opportunities to get cuts. For the soap and the balm we used Lumberjack by Soapy Bathman. My brush was the Zenith boar brush, excellent boar brush. I'm becoming a huge fan because this knot is amazing. Thanks for joining me for this shave today. I hope that all of you are staying safe, well, cool and hydrated in the hot summery days, and I will see you all in another video. Take care.